the Data Center Golf Society. That sounds right up my street. So please tell me a little bit more about when it started, what it's done to date, and plans for the future, if you can.
Yeah, so we've been going just over a year now. We've just sold out our 5th event, the Belfry, next month.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that.
Sold out in record time. So really it was set up by Steve Baker, who's been in the industry for 25 years, really with a case of like, let's step outside the office, get away from the desk, talk, work if you want to, but really socialising and get some steps in and fresh air. So that's really where it was started, and it's basically just snowballed from there. So it is exclusive for people within the data centre, and that's a mix between developers, suppliers, you name it, anywhere. We try and do between 4 and 5 events a year. We've done a couple of top golf events, so if you're not a professional golfer or a golfer, because I'm certainly not, then you can play with the kiddie games if that's need be. But then obviously we have exclusive use of some of the other events and stuff. So a lot of people that won't necessarily be able to get out on the golf course because time permits or partners don't allow it.
Yes.
When it's under work, it's not too bad. But it really is a social network where you're not talking work, but you can actually get to know people in the industry, have some good chat. It's all for a good cause. So we sponsor, donate money to suicide prevention, which is a big kind of charity that we're keen to work with. And we try and go across the UK completely. So we've done Celtic Manor in the last year, got the Belfry this year, and we're looking at another 2 big events later this year. And already people's like, what's your next event? When can we get involved and stuff? So we need to kind of maybe get some more dates in the diary. But we're always keen to get new members. And again, for the big courses, people are, I'm not a big golfer. For the Belfry, you probably want to be able to play to a decent level.
Right, yeah.
But things like the top golf events, that's more of a relaxed social, so you can actually have a bit of a play if you're not professional like me. Or if you're like me, you can drive the buggy at the Belfry and
out the drinks or whatever.
And then there's serve drinks and everything else. So, but it's a social thing. And again, it's not just men, it's women, it's people of all ages and kind of handicaps. And really the idea is just to get out, enjoy ourselves, have a bit of fun, and learn from each other, whether that's industry or how to play golf or laugh at someone or whatever you need to do,
And in terms of, is there a membership as such you have to join, or do you just say, I want to come along to this event?
Yeah, so,
what else?
we've got if you go through the Synergy Mission Critical website, you've got the Golf Data Center Golf Society page there. It's got the details of all our events. You can sign up for newsletters as well. So if you join our LinkedIn page, that will give you all the insights into the newsletter, so you can be forefront of when we've got a new event. And then basically we kind of list it and sell it out, and then we have reserve lists. We offer sponsorship as well. So with the Belfry, we've got sponsorship, which you can get your balls, logo on the balls. You can look after the awards for the team or individual. So if you can't make the event or you miss out on the tickets, you can still get involved. And again, get your name on some of the branding and everything else. But hopefully, again, it's quite an elite number of spaces we have. We try to be fair to accommodate everybody. But sometimes it's got to be a first come, first serve just to make it, fair for everybody. But it's an awesome event. And the Belfry, as I say, sold out within, I think it was like not even 48 hours. Yeah. And we've got a waiting list now of people saying, yeah, I can definitely do it. Or can you, if I turn up on the day, is there a chance and stuff? So, but we've also had demand for people saying, can we get some branded T-shirts? So we've got them available now for Belfry, so you can start getting some merchandise and stuff too. Yeah. So I have a feeling it may take over and be my full-time job.
Is that right?
That's funny enough, I've got more friends now than ever because of the Golf Society. But it really is, it's a great social thing, and it's a great conversation starter, and it's all for a good cause at the end of the day.
And in terms of is it also about, can people bring their customers, so people that actually run and operate data centers, they can invite people along? It's 100%. Not just for the sort of supply.
I mean, we've got for the Belfry, there's a mix of, we've got some end users, we've got some colos, we've got some general contractors, we've got a couple of suppliers that are keen to come. I've had recruiters trying to contact me to come in. We've got marketing companies that are keen to come in. So I've had people approach me and say, can you sell my golf balls and stuff like that? So at the minute, my inbox is just golf. My wife tells me to shut up. But no, I mean, anyone that's involved in the data center world, we're keen to try and include as much people as we can and make it accessible for everybody.
I got a cousin who is an architect, and they have a sort of architects Ryder Cup every couple of years.
Awesome.
So do you think data center Ryder Cup, we could take on the US industry at some stage? Do you think that might be
I think so. And even talking to people today, chatting to them, they're like, "Oh, have you thought about this golf course? Oh, let me send you details." I mean, there's one someone talking about. They're showing me the buggies they've got on the course, which are dressed up VW. Golf buggies.
I don't know that. Good. I think Goodwood has sort of
Goodwood,
Goodwood has that,
yeah. So we've had requests now in for a couple of courses in Portugal.
Oh, wow.
Ireland, so I don't know where this is going to
be a data center world tour, isn't it?
So
Live tour, watch out, isn't it?
Well, it's been a hobby, but it seems to be taken over really. So I mean, check with the boss and say, "I've got to spend more time doing golf stuff." But it's great, and it's been really good to know people and get to know people in the industry, and for people to organically make those relationships and connections. And then here, just people saying, "Hey, I saw you at the golf last." So it's a big industry, but it's good to be part of it. You know what I mean? And seeing people and not having to talk sales and do that and just know people, it's just awesome.
So it sounds like, I think the Belfry's beginning of April, isn't it? So is there another event as yet in the diary, just so people, if they've missed out on that, they can look at it?
So Belfry, 2nd of April. So we've got a waiting list. The next one after that is Top Golf in Surrey, and that's the end of April. And then we're hoping to try and squeeze another win in September time. But I say the Top Golf, we've had quite a lot of people interested in that because you don't need to be at any decent level. So we might try and get another win before the end of the year. And then we're already looking at next year availability, and again, some really awesome, prestigious courses that people wouldn't necessarily get a chance to play in. So if people have got requests, send them over. We'll try and add them to the list. Always keen to talk golf.